The diner was quiet that morning, save for the soft clinking of coffee cups and the low hum of a country tune playing from the jukebox. A few regulars sat scattered across booths, lost in their own routines. At the corner table, a man in his late 40s sat with his young daughter, her pigtails bouncing as she colored in a worn sketchbook. He wore a faded hoodie, jeans, and a trucker cap pulled low. His left forearm, resting on the table, bore a tattoo, a black dagger piercing through a skull with wings. Most wouldn't recognize it, but those who did knew it meant one thing: Delta Force. The man's name was Jack. To the diner staff, he was just the quiet guy with the kid. He came in every Thursday, ordered black coffee and pancakes, and never said much. His daughter, Lily, was the chatterbox of the pair, always asking the waitress about her earrings or telling the cook about her school projects. Jack would smile, nod, and keep his eyes on the exits. Old habits die hard. That morning, a group of 3 young men swaggered in, loud, brash, and clearly looking for trouble. They were local boys, known for stirring up drama, especially when they had an audience. One of them, a tall, wiry kid named Troy, spotted Jack and Lily. "Look at this guy," Troy sneered, loud enough for the whole diner to hear, sitting there like he owns the place. "What's that tattoo, huh? Prison art?" Jack didn't flinch. He calmly took a sip of his coffee, eyes still on Lily's drawing. She looked up, sensing the tension, but Jack gave her a reassuring nod. Troy wasn't satisfied. He strutted over, his buddies egging him on. "Hey, I'm talking to you, old man. You deaf or just stupid?" Jack finally looked up. His eyes were calm, unreadable. "I'm here with my daughter. Don't make a scene." Troy laughed, puffing his chest. "Oh, you're one of those tough guys, huh? Think you're better than me?" Jack didn't respond. He turned back to Lily, who was now clutching her sketchbook, her eyes wide. That's when Troy slapped Jack's cap off his head. The diner went silent. Jack slowly stood up. He wasn't tall, but there was something in the way he moved, deliberate, controlled, like a coiled spring. Troy took a step back, suddenly unsure. "You've made your point," Jack said quietly. "Now sit down." But Troy, fueled by bravado and the eyes of his friends, shoved Jack in the chest. Or what? The next few seconds were a blur. Jack's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed Troy's wrist, twisted it, and brought him to his knees with a single motion. The diner gasped. Troy screamed, his arm bent at an unnatural angle. Jack leaned in, his voice low and cold. "You don't touch me. You don't talk to my daughter. And you don't disrespect this place." Troy whimpered, nodding frantically. Jack released him, and the kid scrambled back, clutching his arm. His friends didn't move. They'd seen something they didn't understand, something terrifying. The cook, a burly man named Reggie, came out from the kitchen. "Everything all right, Jack?" Jack nodded. "Just a misunderstanding." Reggie looked at Troy and his crew. "You boys better leave, and don't come back." They didn't argue. They bolted. The waitress came over, checking on Lily, who was now smiling again, her sketchbook open to a new page, a drawing of her dad, standing tall like a superhero. Reggie sat down across from Jack. "I saw that tattoo." "Delta?" Jack gave a small nod. Reggie whistled. "I served in the Gulf. Never met a Delta guy before." "You're the real deal." Jack shrugged. "Used to be." Reggie looked at Lily. "She's lucky to have you." Jack smiled, the first real smile of the morning. "I'm the lucky one." Word spread fast in the small town. The story of the diner incident became local legend. People started recognizing the tattoo, whispering about the quiet man who'd once been part of the most elite unit in the military. But Jack didn't care for the attention. He kept coming to the diner every Thursday, same booth, same order. Lily kept drawing, and the staff treated him like family. As for Troy and his friends, they never came back. And whenever someone new asked about the man in the corner booth, Reggie would just say, "That's Jack. Don't mess with him. He's got a past you don't want to wake up." But Jack wasn't interested in being feared. He'd seen enough violence to last a lifetime. All he wanted was peace, pancakes, and time with his daughter. The tattoo on his arm wasn't a warning. It was a memory of battles fought, brothers lost, and the life he'd left behind. Still, when trouble came knocking, Jack reminded the world that legends don't fade. They just get quieter, until they're needed again.